Good morning. I'm Pierre Badin from Denison Yachting in Monaco, and I'm happy to welcome you today in the Cannes Yachting Festival. And we are on board motor yacht UKL, Aegean Yacht Explorer 26M. Actually, this one boat is the hull number 1, which is not for sale, but we have the exclusivity on the sale of hull number 2 and hull number 3. Hull number 2 will be delivered in June 2024. So halfway built and ready for the next summer season in the Med. Here we are on the aft deck of this very nice Explorer yacht. I insist on the fact that this is, even though it's a 26 meter, a real Explorer. Sometimes you have yachts that look like Explorers, but then they are made of GRP, plastic hulls, and they don't have the range to cross the Atlantic. This one is a steel hull with a 3,500 nautical mile range, so proper Explorer, a real little ship. Here on the aft deck, you can see already the space. This boat has 187 gross ton volume, which is usually what you would get on a 30 to 35 meter yacht. Very impressive. We have a really nice dining area here, little sitting area, and I invite you to follow me inside. So first of all, here on the main deck, once you have this big door open, you enter the main salon. So obviously this is a decoration for the hull number 1. Again, we're offering hull number 2, hull number 3. There's still, even on hull number 2, about 10, 11 months of work to be done. So a buyer could very well change and decide on a new design. Here you have the main, very cozy salon. There's another dining area here. We have a sliding up television and lots of storage everywhere. All on the main deck, no step, it's all on one floor, all the way to what we will call the master cabin. So coming from the main salon, we have all on the flat deck, we have staircase here to lead to the lower deck with the other guest cabin. There actually is on this boat staircase for the crew and staircase for the guests, which is something really you only find on much bigger yachts usually. So following up on the main deck, we have a little deadhead, very convenient toilet for the guests who are not staying on board. Here is a little storage, laundry facilities, and we enter here in what would be normally the only master cabin. But on this boat, we like to say that we have actually 3 master cabins. This is a full beam master, very comfortable, as you can see, all flat, all from one deck. So master cabin with ensuite bathroom. On one side, toilet and sink. On the other side, a nice marble shower. Okay, so we're still on the main deck, and this time we're going through this door. Normally this door will be shut, and this is like crew access. There's a crew of 4 on this yacht, and I will show you in a minute. All crew have their own cabins and own bathroom. This really makes the difference. If you spend a lot of time at sea, you want your crew to be happy, and it really does make the difference to have their privacy, for them to have some intimacy as well. So crew will access from here on the port side gangway, the door. This is the crew access to their own cabin, and here we're entering a really big galley. Lots of fridges, all of these are fridges. Below you see some freezers, and there's more fridges up on the upper deck and also in the garage. Here we have a little crew mess, and as you can see, all the galley is fully equipped. Oven, stove, everything. Okay, so from the main deck, going down the guest stairs, we arrive here on a configuration, a really nice layout. We're going first into what I like to call a second master cabin, because realistically this is not any smaller than the master cabin we have seen on the main deck. So it could be a VIP, but we actually have a VIP, and the surprise would be that actually this boat has 6 cabins. The next one could very well be arranged with a sky lounge instead of a 6 cabin, so it would be a 5 cabin layout, plus a sky lounge. This one is a 6 cabin, and there are 3 master cabins. Again, here you have shower on one side and a toilet and a sink on the other side. Following this way, we have 2 twin cabins, ideal for children. Conventional size, you know, good room in between the 2 beds, good size beds as well. All the bedding here is very large, and we have an ensuite bathroom. Both cabins, both twin cabins are actually identical. And as we keep going this way, this door would be closed, and this is access only for the crew. And here you have a VIP. See, even a VIP could very well be the size of a master almost. It's a very large VIP with a very large bed and an ensuite bathroom as well. Lots of storage, again, everywhere on this boat. So behind this door here, I access an area that is only for crew. And this staircase leads to the galley. And here we have 2 separate cabins. Again, each of 4 of the crew have their own cabin with own bathroom. This is super important because this is a boat that is meant to spend a long time at sea. And if you do spend months at sea, you want your crew to be comfortable. They're happy, they'll make you happy as well. Okay, so we've explored the lower deck. We've already seen the main deck, the galley, and the main deck master cabin. We're going now to check out what is on the upper deck. Okay, so on the upper deck here, we have the largest master cabin. Again, there's the possibility to change that. Instead of having a bed here, we could have a TV room, we could have couches, we could have a bar here. So we have on this one an ensuite bathroom and a huge master cabin where in the morning when you wake up, not only you have lights on your port side, you can open to a very, very spacious aft upper deck salon. Everything is possible. We could accommodate the jacuzzi here. We could have a very different configuration with more sunbeds. This can be covered as well with shade. This is a very, very roomy area where you can definitely have the entire guest enjoying this space. And if we carry on this way, we're going to the bridge. Okay, so we are in the bridge, the helm of this yacht. Actually, as I told you, it's 26 meters overall length, but the waterline length is just under 24 meters, which means that this boat is built only on European compliance and not under classification. Very simple to register as a commercial yacht. Any flag will just survey the yacht and you can go and start a charter season. Of course, with a 6 cabin layout, I think you'd just be the only yacht on the market at that size with this capacity of navigation and a 6 cabin layout. On the bow, we have again an enormous space. So this one, hull number 1, was made with a crane because you can have 2 additional jet skis. This is a very powerful crane. You could have a bigger tender as well, and you have a nice seating area as well. The plan on the hull number 2 that is currently being built is to have a larger sitting area here, more in a U shape coming like this, but you could also replace the crane and have a jacuzzi in place and build a sun deck structure all around it. Everything is still possible at this stage. There is definitely the capacity on the structure to hold a jacuzzi. If it holds a big crane like this, it can hold a jacuzzi. So as you've seen, there's plenty of interior volume, also a lot of deck space. On the roof here, there is no sun deck, but there are solar panels. The boat creates actually also its own electricity power, enough to stop the generators and have a peaceful nap at anchor. So we're back on the main deck, on the aft deck. Again, I love this area. You can sit here and have a tea, and then you can have a really big dinner or lunch here on the aft deck. Following down to the swim platform, the boat is equipped with an hydraulic swim platform, which allows it to host a 5-meter tender. So again, on the 26-meter boat, usually you would get a 3.5 up to 4, maybe maximum 4.5 meter tender. So this is a much bigger tender. In this case, we have an outboard engine as well. So from this hydraulic swim platform hosting the big tender, we enter also another technical area. We have laundry facilities, washing machine, timber dryer, and here we have 2 additional crew cabin, very separated, each of them single bed, its own bathroom, so a lot of privacy, a lot of comfort for the crew on this boat. Technical space, and then we enter the engine room. And most of the time when you see yachts with huge guest areas, you end up seeing a very narrow, very tiny engine room, and it's a bit disappointing and definitely not practical for the crew. Here in this engine room, you have so much space. Very high ceilings, lots of room everywhere. Everything is accessible, very easy. So it's the dream engine room for any chief engineer. The engines are MAN engines, very reliable brand with 650 horsepower. They're not big engines. We're not meant to go very fast with a boat like this. We would do a top speed of maybe 13 knots, but usually speed between 11, 11.5, 12 knots. At 9 knots, you would have a transatlantic capacity, a little bit more actually, 3,500 nautical miles. The very good thing is that we're talking about hull number 2 being built. So the engines are already in on hull number 2. If a guest wants to have different engines, we can start the construction of hull number 3 with maybe hybrid technology. Everything is possible. The choice of stabilizers. So I like the idea of giving a lot of options, you know, not just about decoration and interior design, but also options about your choice of powering, your choice of stabilization and all of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the tour on this amazing Explorer yacht. Please contact me, Pierre Badin, Denison Yachting Monaco, for more information. And please check out all of our videos on our YouTube channel and see you on our website to see all the great boats in the world.